Nara. This is Naja Rashida here. May this message find you well and whole. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today's topic, let's see here, we have manifestation. I haven't made a manifestation video in quite some time. What we got a little wrong in our co-creating our reality. What we got a little wrong in co-creating our reality. So I don't know if you guys caught wind, those of you in the digital sector of life, you know, the whole AI thing is pretty much has taken off. I mean, it's something. It's something that has already, you know, been planned for, I think, a few decades ago. But I digress. With that, though, in the digital spiritual community, when I watch or come across a few videos or those weird ads, and look, I'm not paying for ad blockers. I am not. I'm saving my cash. Thank you very much. But anyway, what I've noticed in some of the commercials or the self-advertisement commercials, when it comes to spiritual thought and conscious community, blah blah blah, there is this new approach to manifesting, and it has to do more and more with the subconscious mind and less about just saying and stating affirmations. I will say this. As a practitioner of the law of manifestation, the biggest lesson I have learned is that there's a very big difference between manifesting a state of being and manifesting a physical, material thing. I have done the latter, where I would do my manifestation letter and I would read it and I would write it twice a day. I had my writing ritual, and I would be asking and asking and doing and repeating and asking and affirming and all the things that some teachers in my path have showed me and I have studied and read about. And it works. When I tell you, it is so, there's the laws. I know Bob Proctor. I don't know how many of you guys know of him, but Bob Proctor blended in a lot of these new thought, I think, new science. I don't know what to call it, but it's very esoteric, okay? But there's laws in the universe. Like there's laws of forgiveness, law of gratitude, law of manifestation, law of sacrifice, law of, there's like 11, I believe, that he listed anyway. But there are these laws, I would say frequencies, that literally is the glue that holds this dimension, this simulation together. And without these frequencies and these laws, which are manipulated by the shadow elite, heavily manipulated by the shadow elite, then the simulation begins to glitch and to break down over time. But because there's such a large shift taking place within our own cosmos, internally and also externally and internally, the frequencies that the shadow elites use to manipulate this simulation they're weakening. People are beginning to have access to certain informations and secrets, and there's a lot of confusion in the age of Aquarius, because Aquarius rules information. Aquarius rules knowledge and wisdom and technology and advancement and speed of information, right? And so every time there's like a little mole, like the shadow elite has the mallet, and then the mole comes up from the hole, and every time it's trying to suppress all this change and shift and evolution, and it won't in the time to come. And they're trying really hard. They're manipulating, they're trying, they're putting in their best effort, I will say. But with that, those of you that are on the path of self-development and self-improvement, you have come across the law of manifestation. And what do I mean by there's two ways you can practice this. You can manifest a state of being, or manifest a material experience. Whatever you desire and that you ask for, you shall receive it. A lot of the things that we believe, we think we need, or we think we desire, or that we want, it is not what we need. And it's not what we really want. And it's not what we really desire. A lot of it is ego. A lot of it. It takes a very strong person to just be honest. When I was exposed to Law of Manifestation, The Secret, back in 2007, I was 18 years old. My dad already exposed me to esoterica and certain occultic thoughts, right? Or modes of thinking, how to look beyond what you can see. But he didn't overwhelm me with it. This was just thinking. He wasn't like, don't get me wrong, my dad we didn't do like crazy rituals and wear long robes or anything like that. No. But my father exposed this to me, The Secret, back in 2007 when I spent a summer with him, and it was written by Rhonda Burns. And off and on since then, it's just been part of my life. Like, if I'm really wanting to manifest something in the material, I'm like, oh, okay. And I have there's certain practices. It's not just a vision board. It's not just letter writing. It's also subconscious. Your subconscious mind has to believe in what you're manifesting. Without the subconscious mind being trained and reprogrammed in this, you will manifest what you ask for. But guess what's going to be out of sync? Your state of being. This is why you have to focus on. If you're so focused on building a material, I want a mansion, I want to make 6 figures, I want to meet my lover, I want to, have a career in the arts. Imagine what your state of being would be like having all these things. Are you peaceful? Would you feel whole? Would you feel complete? Would you feel joy? Would you feel fulfilled, generous, grateful? Would you be in the space of forgiveness because you have so much? Would you be in the state of abundance? Would you be in the space of wisdom? Now that you have more resources, you can share your wisdom, right? Now that you have more resources, you can be generous with what you have. These are frequencies that we have to manifest to truly be in alignment of what we're wanting to manifest in the material. We're broken, confused alchemists, to be quite honest with you. We will think that we want something so bad. We will think that we want a certain career. We will think that we want to live in a certain place. We will think that we want a specific partner. We will think and think ourselves to oblivion. And then trap ourselves, wondering, oh, why is this so hard? How come I don't feel motivated? How come I don't feel happy going after this? Or you lose all motivation after the very thing you've been asking for and working for manifests. It's manifested. You have the dream job. You got the dream girl or the dream guy. You got the dream marriage. You got the dream house. You got the dream career. All of it. And then still your state of being is sick. It's the subconscious mind that's being manipulated daily. Daily. Even at night while you sleep. It goes so much deeper than just manifesting your dreams and having a vision board. Those are just material things that you just attach yourself to, that the ego attaches itself to. It may bring temporary happiness and contentment. Oh, look, I got a new car. Look at my brand new car. Oh, look, I got my grad degree. Oh, look, my grad degree. I have my grad degree. Yay. There's nothing wrong with that. But there is a shadow aspect to all this manifesting all the time. I've manifested you wouldn't believe. If I kept on my journals and I would write in grand detail and I got what I asked for, it was amazing. Did it take time? Yeah. Sometimes it manifested very quickly and sometimes it didn't. also, when you focus on manifesting a state of being, like may I, or I feel so happy and grateful now that I feel complete. I feel so happy and grateful now that I feel joy. I feel so happy and grateful now that I feel abundant and I have all the abundance in the world to share with everybody. I feel so happy and grateful now that I am connected to the all. That is powerful. That is full of something greater that goes beyond, that is coming within you, because you realize that you're beyond all the material little things that just bring you, endorphin a hit, our hormones when we endorphins. This is so crucial. It took me a long time, because you'll have these MLM, you'll see manifestation now. There's prosperity gospel, right? There's prosperity gospel thing in the churches and Christianity nowadays, and MLMs. You're going to hear manifest all the time. You're going to hear it in spiritual groups all the time. You're going to hear it everywhere. Oh, I manifested that. Okay, what is the state of your being though? Do you feel healthy? Are you truly happy? And what if that thing that was brought in was taken away? And it's almost like when you do materialize a manifestation of your desire, once you have it, does it really truly change your state of being? Or do you just find yourself kind of going back to stage one all over? And then you got to find your next high. There's nothing wrong with designing your life and being the architect of your life. There's nothing wrong with it. Go after your goals, truly. But for me, I choose to focus in on state of being. What is the state of my consciousness? And all this asking, how do I want to feel when I have this? That is the main goal. Many people, wealthy people, they're happy in the sense that they don't have to worry about their needs, their basic needs being met. But have you ever had a chance to talk to a millionaire before? No, right? They hardly have any time. Rarely do they ever have time. They're traveling all over the world. Schedules booked. They have to schedule time for their family and their spouses. And I feel like those that are most affluent and that truly are in alignment of their affluence, they're the most impactful and long lasting, because they truly believe in what they're doing. They believe in what they're saying. They believe in what and how it makes them feel. They're aware of their consciousness. There are some, I feel like, that have this way of thinking. Rare though. Very rare. Very rare. More, it's just, more isn't enough. More isn't enough. We see that, we see that with the Bezos. We see that with, what's the most famous one? What's his name? Tesla. Oh my God, what's his name? It's probably a good thing I forgot his name. The South African dude that was buddy with Trump and now they broke up. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna feel bad. Oh, Elon Musk. More. It's not enough. More. It's not enough. More is not enough. What is more and what is enough for you? You don't like where you're at, then of course you can change it. You're a co-creator, you are co-designer, co-architect in this simulation. You find blockages, you have to process and integrate and work on your stuff. You can't manifest your way out of lessons you got to learn. You have to focus more on your state of being to expand beyond that experience that doesn't feel too high. Gratitude is a great practice. Look at what's right in front of you. Look at what's right in front of you. What do you have? You have your breath. You have your sight. You can feel. You can taste. You can hear. You can move. What else? When you're really in a slump, in a space of lack, gratitude, the spirit of gratitude can get you out. Because let me tell you, baby, when I worked in the hospital, you want to know struggle? If someone's gurgling for another breath, and you're like, I can't pay my bill on time. Okay, well, buddy over here can't, he can't inhale on his own. So, and then people will say, well, don't minimize my suffering. Okay, that's a choice too. I'm not here to belittle or minimize what people are actively going through. You have to allow yourself to, what's the word? Experience all things. Experience the breakup, experience the jealousy, experience the anger, experience the sadness and depression, experience the happiness, experience the euphoria, experience the success. This is what it means to be human. We can't avoid this. We cannot. It sucks. It sucks. Like, yeah, being human's hard. And being affluent, manifesting all the money, or manifesting a relationship, or manifesting your dream job and career, all of that stuff is going to beget more experiences for you to work through. All that you manifest, if you're not focused on the state of being, all that you manifest is going to work even harder to get you to focus on your state of being. Because now you have that dream job, you have that dream business, and it brings a whole mountain of new experiences that you are not ready and prepared for. Because there's no way to be prepared for what is to come from your success. You just have to take it, and it can be challenging. But all the while, the biggest lesson that manifestation, the law, or I prefer the word frequency of manifestation, is to bring us back to ourself, bring us back to the state of our being. And that is the message. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will close out with a little music. May this message find you well and whole.